Now, an attack on a school in Pakistan leaves at least 140 people dead. Most of them are children, and the Taliban is claiming responsibility. The assault began in the morning when a group of men in suicide vests stormed an army-run school in Peshawar and began shooting. The army says it killed 6 terrorists and rescued several hostages, but only after multiple explosions went off inside the school. Pakistan's Taliban says revenge is the motive. A spokesman says the Taliban wants Pakistan's army to, quote, feel the pain. This is the country's deadliest terrorist attack since at least 2007. Pakistan's prime minister is calling this a national tragedy and declared 3 days of national mourning. In a statement today, President Obama condemned the attack, saying, quote, we stand with the people of Pakistan and reiterate the commitment of the United States to support the government of Pakistan in its effort to combat terrorism and extremism and to promote peace and stability in the region. Secretary of State John Kerry had this to say today in London.
This act of terror angers and shakes all people of conscience, and we condemn it in the strongest terms possible.
And Clarissa Ward joins us now from London. Clarissa, the Taliban said this is about revenge. Revenge for what?
Well, the Taliban said this is revenge specifically for an ongoing military operation in northern Waziristan, the tribal areas of Pakistan along the border with Afghanistan. According to the Pakistani military, they have killed more than 1,800 militants as part of this ongoing military operation. The Pakistani Taliban saying in a statement today, essentially, if you come and kill our women and children, we will come and kill yours.
Yeah, it is particularly disturbing that they targeted this school. Is there any significance to it?
Well, the school, Anne-Marie, is run by the military, and many of the students there are children of people who are in the Pakistani military. So definitely they are trying to hit the army and hit them where it hurts. But I think this is the first instance that we've seen where the Pakistani Taliban has actually deliberately targeted children in such a brutal and obvious way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Clarissa, I mean, clearly they're saying that this is for attacks by the Pakistani military. Are the Pakistani military expected to now retaliate further?
Well, it's certainly expected that the Pakistani military will continue with its operations in Waziristan. If anything, this attack shows that they are really hurting the Taliban. Clearly, to launch an attack of this nature, the Taliban must be on the back foot, so to speak, and needing to make an attack that is so spectacular and so bloody and draws so much attention. But Pakistan really at this stage also needs to address what its long-term strategy is going to be in terms of dealing with the Taliban. It's no secret that, in fact, the Pakistani ISI, as it's called, or spy service, had a big hand in the creation of the Taliban. And now it seems that they're simply unable to put the genie back in the bottle.
What has been the general reaction in Pakistan? Are people horrified?
People are absolutely horrified. You know, terrorist attacks and suicide bombings have become an all too common occurrence in Pakistan. But this attack is so brutal. It's so deadly. It's the deadliest attack in at least 7 years since the execution of former President Benazir Bhutto. So there's no doubt that people are really, really struck and disturbed by this tragedy.
Clarissa Ward in London. Thank you, Clarissa.